Live and on the air from the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit, Michigan. Tonight, a matchup out of the AL Central between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Spencer Turnbull, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying...
At the plate, Theo Jamieson. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate.
Jamieson.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Quick turnaround after a short little homestand, Matty. 4-2 though. They played well, taking 4 out of the 6 games they had to in front of the home crowd. They walk in.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. We are still scoreless. Now in the box, Oscar Sanchez. He drew a walk his first time up.
Oscar Sanchez.
The 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Jamieson makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. The 3-1 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jamieson moves over. 1 out. Digging in, Theo Jamieson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Here comes another 0-2. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Now at the plate, Jordan Luplow. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone.
Jordan Luplow.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jamieson. 2 gone. And he'll think better of trying to... Now at the plate, Theo Jamieson. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. From the stretch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center.
On the back, find the ball, find the ball.
Semien ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only one
great job
now.
right there. You squared up on that sucker.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Moustakas.
The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is there. The second for one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time.
So striding forward now, Theo Jamison, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. He's set, and the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Cleveland Indians took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Shane Bieber picks up his team-leading 13th win. Brad Hand records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball brings us to Comerica Park in downtown Detroit. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Number 71 gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. One out and a runner on second base. Pulls this one into the air out into right field.
Here we go.
Jamison back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone. And the throw in gets away from him. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So digging in now, Jamison. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here.
Jamison.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And it's fouled away. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things. It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. Fouled off.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys.
Ready for another chance?
The right fielder,
Jamison,
15.
and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away,
Jamison.
2 home so far this inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Tigers are out in front, 4-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jordan Luplow as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Jamison has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number. Here's Carlos Santana now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Carlos Santana.
Heading out towards shallow right. Silva will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Jamison.
The right fielder, Jamison.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Santana's got it. Oh, a diving stop by Santana. Got him.
Outstanding play over there at first. That ball was headed for the hole, but he pulled it in on a dive. Then great presence of mind to take it himself for the out.
Digging in to try it again. Jamison. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Runner at second, 1 away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. High in the air out to center field. Sanchez is there. 2 gone. Throw behind him to second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Tigers 4 and the Indians 3. Franmil Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Moving under it, Jameson. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Theo Jameson. Chance to cash in here, and don't be surprised if he does. Certainly known as one of the best clutch hitters in the sport today. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out. Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Cleveland Indians came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Hunter Wood wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Brad Hand hammers down the save, number 36 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball from the Motor City, Comerica Park here in downtown Detroit. The calendar has turned to September, and we're ready for baseball between the Cleveland Indians and the Detroit Tigers. The Indians have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Daniel Norris gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, he's never really put things together like a lot of people in baseball thought he would from the left side. Love the arm, mid to upper 90s fastball. Good assortment of breaking pitches to goal.
Settling in now, Theo Jameson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Theo Jameson.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Detroit. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So coming to the plate, Theo Jameson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jameson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to...
So now Carlos Santana.
Now
He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Lofted in the air out to right field. Jamison is there. 2 down.
Eat it. No runner.
Striding in, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on us.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jamison looks up. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and even 30 home runs on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Ready for another shot now, Carlos Santana. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Carlos Santana.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And this will get all the way to the wall now.
Cut two.
The relay, and a good effort to bring it back in quickly, but he's in at second base with a double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Riding in once again, Theo Jamison. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We're through 6 full. It's the Indians 9 and the Tigers nothing. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Ochoa. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. The 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Jamison is under it, and that retires the side. Indians lead 1, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Standing in, Theo Jamison, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
Fouled away. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well. At the plate, Mike Moustakas, and their runners at the corners now.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Here now the 2-2. Grounded to first.
Dig.
And he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the 1.
Stepping into the box,
The right fielder,
Theo
number
Jamieson.
50.
He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. 1 run scores. And a relay home. And it's not in time. He's safe. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
Some guys just rise to the occasion when the lights are the brightest, and he's definitely in that category. He's been a clutch hitter all year, and here's another in a long line of clutch ABs.
Yeah, and that adds 3 more ribbies to his already impressive total.
Now batting.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas now. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Swing, and Moustakas sends a drive to right. This ball's got some carry, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, Dero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the 9th and delivering a game-tying RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge at-bat right there. As a former offensive player, these are the moments you live for. Runners in scoring position.
In now for Cleveland, Jordan Luplow, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Jordan Luplow.
The 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Jamieson on the move. He's there and records the first down. Digging in, Theo Jamieson, fresh off a bases clearing double his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. And this remains a 9-9 ball game.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
11-9 is how this one ends. The Tribe put on a real offensive show with 11 runs on the board. Phil Maton earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Carlo Bruno wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Not exactly ideal baseball conditions with the rain coming down, but first pitch is just around the corner. Today, it's the 2nd of this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Nationals. Number 26 looks to gain ground in the race for a National League batting crown. Next. Steven Strasburg will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Steven Strasburg has been good since he put on a uniform. The pride and joy of San Diego State University. The closest thing we've seen to Nolan Ryan. Mid to upper 90s fastball. Great.
Stepping in, Theo Jamieson. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Theo Jamieson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team. Time for a look at the curly W on D. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield.
Victor Robles digging in now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Victor.
Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Jameson going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call on the previous pitch, which could have been strike 3. Then he serves up one for a double. Good example.
Into the box now, Theo Jameson, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. First pitch on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Behind 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Fastball well outside. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Line hard to the left side, but foul. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Into the box, Theo Jameson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One 0 count. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Betts, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Tigers leave 1. They're up 2-0. Stepping into the box, Theo Jameson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Jameson.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what you're
Find the ball, find the ball,
look
find
at
the
the
ball.
sliding stop. It's there, and he's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Juan Soto to the plate now.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is in the air out to right field. Jameson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Theo Jameson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late. Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
7-1 the final today. The Tigers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Victor Alcantara earns his 8th victory of the season. Number 57 works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 5th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the 3rd and final game in this 3-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Washington Nationals. Washington have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Joe Ross. A lot of people know Joe Ross because of his brother Tyson Ross, who also was a pitcher. Joe Ross quality mix, 95 to 96 miles an hour. Good.
So stepping in, Theo Jameson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Jameson.
From the stretch. Hard hit ball to short, and that is through into left field, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-2, here it is. Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. Tigers strand a pair, and now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Theo Jameson. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Betts. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 25 for him on the year, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget it. about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
This is about as painful as it gets for a pitcher. He's been spinning a gem, posting nothing but zeros. Then this guy steps up and slaps one down the line. He thought it was going foul. No such luck. It's point.
Ready to take his hacks again, Theo Jamison, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
And he takes a cold strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Hard sinker misses 2-2. Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second of the game. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this.
Next up for Detroit, Theo Jamison. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Nope.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Weekly hit towards first.
Come on.
Scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. And now for Washington, Victor Robles. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
This is in the air to right. Jamison is there. 1 out.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Detroit led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Spencer Turnbull earns win number 7 on the season. Joe Jimenez closes the door for the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.